Hello guys, my name is kiminekyt, welcome to this new video, and today I'm finally somewhat healthy. Some coughing might appear from time to time throughout the video, because I can't do anything about that. But yeah, I'm mostly healthy, so hopefully this video will be finally alright. Anyways, our hero is today gonna be Bishop, playing in his somewhat recently buffed T44. By the way, I should point out one single thing, and that is this tiny little conversation in a chat. Is the new vodka consumable worth it? In real life? Absolutely. Geez man, you are a freaking comedian, better than me. Well, if you don't know, this thing has been buffed with the 9.20 update, if I'm correct, about a month ago. I may be mistaken with the exact date of it. I feel like it was like 29th of August when that update was released, so it's like a month ago. And journalists said this thing is being buffed quite severely. As you might know, before the buff, I considered this thing to be one of the most overestimated things in the history of War of Tanks. I consider it to be complete utter garbage, yet still being played a lot because you get to the T54 from it. Well, but it was buffed really freaking severely, because this turret that you see on this thing, you could pretty much penetrate all of this. Wherever you shot, unless you shot the cheeks, oh, that was a pretty decent hit, wherever you shot, you just penetrated it. Like, those pretty sizable cupolas, those are pretty tiny cupolas, both of them are textured, which means that whether you shoot the left one or the right one, you're definitely going to penetrate. The gun mantle was penetratable as well. Nowadays, no. Probably the cupolas still, I don't know, I haven't looked at the cupolas. Oh, by the way, look at this. I've been talking about the ML1 side armor being complete utter garbage. And here you can see how terrible it is. Our hero is capable of overmatching it while it is angled at over 70 degrees. Anyways, back to the buffing of this thing. As well, one other thing that was buffed about this thing is the gun, which had its penetration, accuracy and DPM increases somehow competitive values. It still isn't, you know, the bee's knees, but yeah, it's already something. Yeah, it's kinda good. I can't say that it's as bad as it was before. The the 390 alpha damage gun, on the other hand, wasn't buffed at all, if I'm correct, and it is still pretty trash. By the way, a fun thing that I found out while looking at this thing that I've never realized about this thing is the fact that with the 390 alpha damage gun, you got only 5 degrees of gun depression, whereas with this gun, you got 7 degrees, I nearly said 9 degrees, 7 degrees of gun depression. Those were 2 rather nice shots into the Tiger 1. Come on, a third shot, are you going to, yep, third shot into him, a bit of a high roll. Pretty much all of your shells into him were high rolls apart from the first one, and sadly right now it seems like you shot the cheek of the Tiger. He only right now spotted you. Another shell into him, that was a pretty solid high roll for 280, and come on, where is the another shell? Oh, you were capable of hitting the roof. Well, that was a pretty lucky shot, and your artillery was capable of finishing him off. However, if you look at the map, your team is slowly falling apart on the right flank. There's a Cromwell B, I don't know what the fuck is he doing, probably just repositioning, but he kinda exposed himself to the vacuum cleaner that stood at a mill, and yeah, that was the last mistake he has done in his life. There might be still some of the campers up on this hill, seems like none of them are over there, and there is just the AMX, which our hero, the Bishop, wasn't capable of hitting. By the way, that shell was rather nicely aimed, and you still missed it. That is literally my level of luck with the Sturzwang S1. Streetwan. I seriously do not know how the fuck that thing is correctly pronounced, and if you are from Sweden, do not try to explain it to me. I won't understand it. If it comes to languages, I'm dumb as shit. Anyways, the Bishop is right now coming to engage the kiminekyt, which is rather softly armored tank, because as you might see, our hero, the Bishop, decided to load in the high explosives, and was capable of damaging the kiminekyt for only 260 damage, but there is the MX-12T, which still is rather softly armored target, so we were once again capable of penetrating him, but there is a freaking pillar in the front of you. Another shell, however, went into the kiminekyt, doing amazing 350 damage. Oh, there's the SU-152, and you were quite lucky there to actually bounce that shell. Even bounce 390 damage is pretty nice. but now you were capable of finishing off the MXCDC. But where's the last couple of enemies? Honestly, if I were that SU-152, I wouldn't even bother going from behind this corner, because there is no chance I'm gonna be capable of, you know, turning myself so I can shoot a T-54 before the T-54 runs into cover. And oh my god, there is another SU-152, that guy that shot you at the start of this game. And I shot into the MX-1390, 1375, not 1390. Those MX tanks look pretty much the same. Come on. Nope, you weren't capable of shooting at him. That was kinda sad. Well, you were capable of shooting at him, but you weren't capable of penetrating him. And another shell into him. This one finally penetrated. But here you can see how the Bishux is aiming at the cheeks of the SU-152. There's one thing that I've seen a lot of people doing incorrectly, and a nice shell into the lower plate finish him off. My tongue is twisting like crazy today. Well, there's a thing I see a lot of people doing badly while fighting the SU-152. They are not shooting the cheeks. The cheeks are rather softly armored. They got like, I don't know, less than 100 armor frontally. And if you are going to shoot at that tank, even with tier 5, you should be capable of penetrating it pretty much always, unless you are using some kind of derp gun with only high explosives. Alright, there are still 7 enemies left, and you got only 3 allies alive. You are the 4th one. There is another MX. Come on, shoot at him. Nice, he's down. He won't be bugging you around another time, but one of your artilleries has died. The S51 has died to the VK3601. There's enemy artillery. Come on, shoot at him. He probably won't be. Oh, nope. He actually was capable of spotting you, but you sadly weren't capable of penetrating that high explosive round into that windshield that the vampire tank has. Well, anyways, you had to shoot another shell into him, which thankfully finished him off finally. But once you cross this ridge line, I feel like you are going to meet that SU-152, which is going to one-shot you. There's the Hummel, one shot into him, you were capable of finishing him off. Sadly, I do feel like you shouldn't have waited for that shot, because it pretty much killed your T-34, which could have done a lot throughout this game, because as you might know, that tank is rather OP. Anyways, Bishux in the meantime, as I was talking complete utter garbage, was capable of finishing off another enemy. There is a Puddle going like crazy, but you weren't capable of high rolling or even rolling an average shot, and so you weren't capable of killing him, but another quick shell was capable of finishing him off. I should point out that the Bishux so far haven't even loaded a single premium round. He's still, like right now, after this shot, he's going to start loading in the first premium round throughout this entire game. Like, yeah, he took quite a lot of premium rounds, but come on, man. If you are going to deal 6,600 damage before dipping into your premium rounds, I feel like that's pretty amazing achievement. And I do feel like, yeah, he didn't load in too many premium rounds. But the last enemy alive is the VK3601H, which isn't the greatest tank. So I do feel like you are going to be capable of killing it rather easily. I do feel like you are going to be capable of outspotting him with ease. For some reason, you shot while on a move and you completely moved. What the fuck? You completely missed. But here we go, another shell into him. Come on, are you gonna be capable of hitting him? Nice. You were not only capable. Why is he firing high explosives? Well, you were not only capable of hitting him, but you were as well capable of penetrating him. Sadly, for only how much? 216 damage, which is terrible low roll. Another low roll for only 218 damage. But now he's in a one-shot territory, no matter the low roll. G freaking G. And in the post-game stats, we may see how much of an actually amazing game this was. As we all might see, our hero, the Bishux, was capable of getting 10 medals total, and plus to that Ace Tanker Master Badge. Once again, I forgot, I do feel like it's a Master Badge. Anyways, his medals were Hand of a God, Bruiser, Duelist, Firearm Effect, Shellproof, Dimitri's Medal, I haven't seen that in a long time, 3 enemy SPGs, wow, that's a lot. Pulse Mill, Steel Wall, High Caliber, and a Top Gun. Sadly, nothing more. Only Top Gun that is kinda common, at least for me. But one other thing that makes up for it is the amount of damage that you have dealt throughout this battle. You dealt 7,297 damage in a tier 7 battle. The hit points of this thing are like 1300 if I'm correct. So yeah, you'd be capable of killing yourself pretty much six times over, nearly 6 times over, like 5.5 of times over. That's pretty impressive damage. And plus that, I should point out that you were capable of dealing, I do feel like, more damage than the rest of your team combined. And your artillery killed one of its teammates. I did not even see that. I guess it was, hope it was a mistake, because otherwise I would report this guy. I would report the shit out of him. But you were as well capable of getting 2015 experience, which is pretty damn amazing. You were capable of, wait a second. This was a tier 8 battle. Tier 8 battle, and you were capable of earning 28,000 credits without even dipping into your premium rounds. That is freaking amazing, whether you like it or not. Jesus. Oh my god. I have never earned this much money with a non-premium tank. Especially not in a like tier 7 plus game. On a tier 7, I do feel like I was capable of earning like 35,000 with the T29 when I went like full free to play mode, but I was never capable of earning this much on tier 8. Freaking congratulations, that was amazing. 13 enemies, you have damaged 13 enemies, you pretty much damaged nearly the entirety of enemy team. As well, you were capable of getting 10 kills. Yeah, you were capable of, wait, what? Oh, there's the pulse mill. There's the pulse mill. For some reason, I thought you were capable of only killing 7 opponents, because I've seen this thing. You were capable of damaging 7 enemy. How was it called? You were capable of scoring only 7 critical hits. So I thought you were capable of killing only 7 enemy tanks. Yeah. So you were capable of getting pulse mill, and I did not even realize that. So congratulations to that as well. Anyways. Hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope that I'll see you next time. Bye.